Good evening, everyone. It's Rebecca with Red True Crime. How's it going? So, Star went live yesterday, and I talked about this yesterday as well. And I have a little bit more to say about it, because this chick just will not stop. So I'm going to address a few things that people have asked of me on my YouTube channel and private chat, whatever. And so here we go. So I've had a few people ask me if Star is even a real person. So to answer that, yes, she is. I have physically met her twice. Now, yeah, you all have heard her on Facebook. I mean, when she does her screaming on Facebook and lives, either with me or apparently like the one she did yesterday. It's mostly her screaming. She does exist. I also got asked the question, how do we know that Marissa and Star didn't have a past? Or how do we know that Star's not involved in Marissa's missing? Because that has been brought up a few times. And here's what I can say to that. Star said to me and said to a few people that she knew Marissa because they went to school together. Now, I find that weird because Sarah Carmichael has said Star doesn't know Marissa. They'd never met. So I don't know. Because I don't know Star's real name, I can't verify any of that. Because from day one, Star has gone by an alias. I don't know who she actually is. I've physically met her, but don't know who she is. So let me say this. She has been on this case from second one. She has been downright obsessive from second one. If anybody said anything to the negative, like in the beginning, she didn't want anybody to say that they thought Marissa was deceased. That's negative. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I won't hear it. She kept saying that. And then as time went on, she wrapped her mind around that, where that was a very big possibility. But she kept making statements, I have to find Marissa. I have to be the one to find Marissa. I have to do it. And I'm like, okay, well, that's a lot for one person, but whatever. Whatever keeps you going throughout the day. So there's that. And she's a very angry person. She really is. I mean, every other thing she says, she's screaming or yelling or something, So she's an angry person. And so I don't know what that's all about. But I will say that she's the only person I've ever met that smokes weed that still stays pissed off. So I don't know what that's about. So, and if she's mad at you, she makes up stuff and says stuff about you. Like, I'm dating Shawnee Leely. No. I have better taste than that. I murdered my husband. I was 20 minutes away when that guy died. That's the honest to God truth. I was called at work and told he was dead. So, not sure how I did that. My children beat me. Whatever. On that one. What else has she said? Oh, I lie. Okay. So, you all have heard the videos. You've seen what I've talked about. I either say allegedly, supposedly, in theory. These are most of the words, most of the terminology I use. If I say, I know for a fact this happened, I have court case, I have some type of documented evidence to say this. So let me start that right there. I won't say anything allegedly. Or I won't say anything as fact if I don't have proof of it. So I don't do that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And here's the other weird thing. Why does Star hide her face? Whenever she got on our chats, whenever she did her live, she would never show her face. What are you really hiding, Star? Seriously, what are you hiding? Because you've been like this from like day one. So what is that all about? So yeah, I mean, those are some thoughts I had. And here's a fun tidbit. When I started doing the lives and people were sending me messages and whatnot, I got a message from Doodlebug, who is also known as Jamie Lipford. Okay, you might know her. She runs the Missing Person Foundation or Missing People Foundation. So she told me in a chat a while back, and it was actually like a messenger call, so I don't have like a transcript of this. But she had told me that early on in Marissa's missing case, when they were looking for her, that one of the volunteers actually saw Star hooking up with Jersey. And it's been said to me multiple times over the last few months that Star and Jersey have a thing. I don't know, I have no proof of this, but that has been kicked around. So that would be hilarious if she has a thing with Jersey while she's accusing me of having a thing with Shawnee Lely. So funny. So yeah, I mean, you know, my thing is, if you have a personal relationship with the person that's missing, I'm a firm believer that you should not be a part of the looking or involved in the investigation, because emotions get in the way. And Star by far is one of the most emotionally aggressive people I've ever been around. So my advice to you, Star, is I think you're getting yourself completely wrapped up in something that you can't control, and you might want to take a step back and take a chill. Because now you're accusing random people of malfeasance and murder and whatnot, and you were already doing that on Facebook, going on people's pages saying you killed Marissa. Where's the body? You've done that to too many people. How on earth you've not been brought up and sued and whatnot, I have no idea. But you've done that a lot. And so here's my advice. Just stop while you're ahead. Actually, you're not even ahead, you're behind, but just stop. You keep saying, I'm obsessed with you as I keep talking about you, but yet you're the one who went and did a live yesterday screaming about me. So how does that make any sense right there? She also said I didn't have a spine because I don't yell at people. No, I'm not a person who yells. I'm just not. You know, why burn bridges with people by screaming at them? I don't do that. Because at the end of the day, I try to be an investigative journalist. That's what I try to do. Try to bring, the truth out. Try to find leads. Try to keep a name of a person that normally people would not give a darn about. This is why I do what I do. And I don't get paid for this. I take away time from my family and my significant others to do this. And just because Star and I disagree, I have to be the evil person and she has to tear me down? I don't understand that. Because her tearing me down and me doing this live right now to talk about her is not bringing Marissa home. It's just not. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of emotion. Because at the end of the day, a woman is missing and she needs to be found. And it's a sad situation, no matter how you look at it. Because either Marissa has gone missing voluntarily, or Marissa has passed away. One of the two. And neither prospect is good. Police do not believe she's being trafficked. Whether Sean and Jersey are still suspects, I don't know. All I can tell you is what the detective told Star and I that day in the office. And what he said back in April was, at this time, they're not. But, things could have changed. I would have loved more information on the ID being found and where. They're saying it was found on MLK. Well, MLK runs a ways. So, close to Cumberland Courts. Okay, Cumberland Courts is kind of spread out a little bit, so that could really be anywhere. I mean, how do we know that the ID wasn't planted? Just to reaffirm she was dropped off at Cumberland Courts, which then puts Shawnee Lely back into the suspect pool. Anything is possible. But, yeah. This world is crazy, and we're making it crazier, and we just need to slow down, stay out of each other's way, and look for a missing woman. And that's what it comes down to. We need to just slow down, stay out of the way, and look for a missing woman. Because all of this back and forth is not being productive at all. It just isn't. So, just know, whatever you say about me, it's not going to bring me down. It's not going to keep me from doing what I do. And again, you haven't said anything to me that my late husband hasn't already said, and 10 times worse. So, again, you got to try harder. Not that I'd want you to, but just so you know where I stand. And thank you for those out there that still support me, that still follow me, that still watch the videos, that still, cheer me on. I appreciate it. And those of you that are still in Star's group, no hard feelings on my end. I would never dislike you because you're in Star's group. So just understand that. And same thing with Jamie Lifford. Yeah, you and I don't see eye to eye, but I don't dislike you either. Or Tasha or Victor. I mean, there's so many people involved in this mess. I don't have time to be mean to anybody, because again, does not solve the question at hand, and that is, where the hell is Marissa Carmichael? That's the question. Where is she? So, all right, let's do a little recap. So apparently they found her ID back on April 29th or April 24th or something, one of those two dates. Star still hates my guts. Star still wants to do lives and talk about how much she hates me. Star thinks I'm in part of Marissa's disappearance. But here's the thing. I didn't know Marissa. You did, Star. So how do we know you're not part of it? Really, really, really think about that. Because the psychology of people who, kill people, they've tried to insert themselves into the investigation at some point, some way, some shape or form. She has been all up in this investigation since day one. So I think that's a valid question. Why is she not being looked at? But again, we can't look at her because we don't know her real name, which is weird because she came into this with an assumed name. Really ponder that. That is weird behavior right there. So, there you go. But, alright, so yeah, Star is suspect. Star is still angry when she smokes weed, which is still weird. And, likes to do lies and bitch about me. So I think that's a pretty good, rundown right there. I'm not dropping the case. I'm still going to talk about it. Star can talk about me all she wants. It's not going to stop me from doing what I'm doing. But she should channel some of that angry energy into the Marissa case. Maybe she'll actually find a lead on her own instead of taking shit from me. So, I think I've pretty much summed it up. So, happy Monday. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I am going to end this. Rebecca with Red True Crime. Heading out. Go to the YouTube channel, Red True Crime, website, www.redtruecrime.com. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate the applause there. And, yeah, I have other cases to talk about. I mean, people keep sending me stuff every day, so it's great. I'll talk about that too. But, yeah, go to the YouTube channel, like, subscribe, share, comment, criticize, spam. I don't give a darn. Check it out. And I'm still working on the newsletter. And, yeah. So, again, as my parting words, be weird, be rude, be safe. Because you're weird and rude, they won't take you. I truly believe it. So, I'm out. Have a great evening, y'all. Bye.